Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Crypto Takeover coming back with another Bitcoin analysis video for you this evening. We're going to be taking a look at the Bitcoin charts, see what might be lining up for us. Are we going to continue our substantial run back up to the 12K area? We are currently about to set our foot inside of the mercury retrograde indicator, so we're going to also take a look at that, see what we might be expecting. Are we going to be making maybe a little bit of a pullback before we continue to head higher? Let's take a look at the charts, find out, see what's going on. Stick around and let's get started. All right, everyone, if you are brand new to the channel, we use the market Cipher indicator by CryptoFace alongside with the TI sequential by Tonebase and the market guide buy and sell signal. So if y'all are interested in picking up some of those indicators, you can check the links in the description box below. We are currently running a sell on the market Cipher indicator by CryptoFace. So if y'all want to check out the links in the description box below, CryptoFace is offering a deal of a lifetime, honestly, for this indicator package. So if you want to pick it up, I would highly recommend that y'all go and purchase this indicator. If y'all want to use the link in the description box below, that'll also help out the Crypto Takeover channel too as well. But honestly, folks, this is definitely a deal that you do not want to pass up. He's offering 50% off on his indicator right now as well, so this will only be lasting for a week, so you want to be able to hop on this as soon as possible for the lifetime access, the 5 months or the year. I mean, the lifetime access, dude, this is 50% off for this indicator. You're not gonna find a better deal anytime soon. And I also heard that after this week is over with the 50% off for this indicator, that he will not be doing that or anything close to a special like that in a while. So definitely go ahead and hop on that 50% off special for Market Cipher. You can find the link in the description box below. But let's take a look at the charts, guys. We're going to be hopping on in here and see what's going on. So if we come on over to the Bitcoin charts, we're actually going to refresh here, and then we're going to start on our lower time frames. So we are currently about to start sitting in inside of our mercury retrograde indicator too as well. You can see here we've started to turn red on our mercury retrograde indicator. This will last all the way until November 3rd or 4th, I believe, going on into the election. So we're really going to have to pay attention and see what's going to happen here in the next couple of days or weeks as we move on into November. Let's take a look at the 2 hour and kind of go from there. You can see here on our 2 hour that we've been steadily moving on up here with our money flow indicator as well. This would have been a great time to buy here in the red as we started to clip down into that reddish area, and now we started to move back up. So CryptoFace has actually been on quite a few channels here lately too as well. He's been on Crypto Love. He actually made an appearance on Crypto Zombie channel, so I would highly recommend that y'all go check out his videos if y'all are using his indicator to maybe learn a little bit more about this indicator, but then also come back here and check us out as well, and stay tuned for videos that we post pretty much every single day as well too. But every time that we've dipped down into the reddish area, we've continued to push back up with our green money flow as well too. So things are looking pretty decent here. We are starting to drop down below our 21 EMA after our nice little push above one of our trend line breaks here too as well. So I would definitely anticipate maybe a little bit of a consolidation factor if we turn on our mercury retrograde indicator. You can see here that as we started to move into our mercury retrograde, that this has also been definitely a nice sign for a little bit of a sell-off too. So maybe we come back down to retest our trend line support area and then bounce from there. But the fact that this was a pretty substantial break, let's see how big of a break this actually was to the upside. About an 8% break to the upside. So that's more or less a good indication that this is a substantial break, and that we definitely broke bullish out of this channel, probably more or less not a fake out, and that we will probably continue higher from here on out. Let's go on into our 4 hour time frame, see what's happening here. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off some of our indicators here, or just our trend lines that we've had drawn out, see what we might be gearing up for. It looks like we have some resistance right at about the 12K area, or right at about the 11.9K, and that's probably where we're going to see some overhead resistance. If we break through that, I would definitely anticipate probably a substantial move past that to get us all the way back up to 12.5K. But this is definitely looking like 12K is going to be our overhead resistance. If we come back down, we could come back down all the way to the 11K, 10.9K area and maybe find some support there. We haven't broken below our 21 EMA on the 4 hours, so it does look like we are finding a little bit of support here as of right now too as well. So let's go on into our 6 hour time frame, see what's happening. We are seeing a little bit of a bearish divergence occur here on our 6 hour time frame. But money flow still looking relatively nice here and probably more or less going to continue out sideways, but maybe with a little bit of retracement here. We're starting to see our first sign of some red Heikin-Ashi candles too as well on our lower time frames. And then if we start to move into our higher time frames, this is where we may not want to get too bearish as of right now. Our 12 hour gave us this nice little trend line break here all the way to the upside, and then that's where people could have been making a nice decent amount of profit too as well. So we are starting to see some red dots here on the 21 hour, and if we move on into the daily time frame, it does maybe look like we are getting ready to probably top out, possibly putting in a red dot here pretty soon. Money flow is kind of trickling off just a tad bit. Haven't quite moved into that red money flow just yet, but I would imagine, actually here we did just barely touch into that red money flow on our daily time frame, and then we shot up from there. So that would have been a nice little buy area for us to continue up a little bit higher. So if money flow starts to move back down into that reddish territory, then definitely probably going to want to take a position from there, because if we even start to move into our higher time frames here, our higher time frames are still giving us a nice little push to the upside, with our green money flow here still making a nice clip and a ramp for us to continue to push higher here too as well. Going on into the 3-day, 3-day breaking through our 0-point resistance too as well, pushing up here. As you can see, we're getting an extended bull count also on the 3-day as well too. And moving on into the 4-day, we are having our buy signals pop off for us as of right now. We had our green dot here right below our 0 pivot point, and now we're pushing back to the upside here. So this is definitely a nice indication. This is also CryptoFace has pointed this out too as well about the 4-day and our trajectory to the upside here as well too after we got this big green dot here. So we are getting a green dot on the 5-day. So this is definitely telling me that we should not be too bearish. Maybe some sideways movement, but Mercury retrograde could possibly be a bullish Mercury retrograde for us if we are looking at this bull run to continue up a little bit higher. So if we take a look at the past Mercury retrogrades that we've had as well too with this indicator, you can see that during our sideways correction bear market that we've had, it's led to some sell-offs. But if we go all the way back to where we continue some bull runs too as well, we definitely continue higher here. This was a nice little bull run that continued us a little bit higher. And then if we go back to our 2017 bull run and see the Mercury retrograde indicator here, we can see that it's continuously led us to the upside during our Mercury retrograde areas too as well. So I'm getting a little woo-woo-y on this channel, but it's okay. We go over a lot of different things on this channel too as well. So hopefully I'll stick around, and we're going to take a look at some of the other charts here. But these higher time frames are definitely giving us some nice indications of some ramping up that will probably take place going on into the elections more than likely. And looking at the 6-day too, we've also gotten a green dot here on the 6-day. So things are looking relatively bullish for Bitcoin as of right now. It does look like we are making a clear directional pattern now back to the upside here, finding support on our 21 EMA here on the 6-day as well too. And then if we move on into the weekly time frame, what everyone's been talking about is the 20 weekly moving average. We look at the 21 weekly moving average. So this is our 21, which is our orange EMA here as well too. But we've had a nice substantial bounce, and now we're making our move back to the upside. So what we'd probably want to see here is a buy on our weekly time frame. And if we see a buy on our weekly time frame, then yes, more than likely we will continue up into that region. I know some people that have been calling for prices right around the $14,000 to $16,000 area as well too. So if we are to make that move, it's definitely going to lead us a little bit higher. So, ooh, my mouse is like all over the place right now. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here, but we're going to continue to work towards it. Okay, here we go. All right, so what we're looking for is probably a buy on our weekly time frame. We've already gotten a buy on our 5-day and possibly our 4-day. Yeah. And now we're looking for a weekly buy signal to continue up a little bit higher. But that's definitely, if we get that weekly buy signal, I would imagine that we're probably going to be continuing up here. We did dip down into the red just a tad bit, but I would say that we're probably going to hold support here. And it does look like our money flow is ready to move back to the upside here as of right now too as well. So things are probably going to remain pretty bullish in the Bitcoin markets as of right now. Let's take a look at our fiat charts and take a look at the DXY, see what might be going on here with our DXY indicator and our DXY chart, and see how bearish or bullish the dollar is as of right now. The dollar did break bullish up above our trend line here, but is now starting to sell off, retesting our bullish trend line or acting as support, which was once resistance for us as well. It does look like we are trying to make a clip back to the upside. Maybe now that's why we're seeing Bitcoin starting to have a little bit of sideways adjustment after its substantial run up too as well. Our 2-day time frame definitely looking like it's still ready to probably sell off a little bit more. And then as we go on into our 3-day and 4-day time frame, we're getting a rejection here at our 0 pivot point, which will probably lead to another substantial sell off too as well. So, you know, as we start to try to cross the 0 pivot point, if we get rejected above or below it, then more than likely it's just you know, basically like a floodgate opening back up to continue a sell-off pressure. So definitely still looking a little bit bearish here on the DXY with another red dot here as well too. Money flow is also in the red, so definitely money coming out of the dollar right now, trying to maybe find a little bit of a hedge against the dollar collapse and what might be anticipated for the future as well too. Possibly indicating a red dot here on the 5-day that might occur too as well. But for right now, it's still looking like we probably could see a little bit more of a sell-off, giving Bitcoin a nice little move to the upside that could take place here in the near-term future. So let's take a look at the S&P, and we'll go from there. So taking a look at the S&P 500, and then we can take a look at gold and silver. I really didn't have any altcoins. This is kind of a you know, a spontaneous video that I'm putting out right now too as well. S&P still looking really strong right now here on our daily time frame. And if we move on into our 2-day time frame, also giving us a buy signal here with Market God on our 2-day time frame as well too. But let's go back over here. I'm not too sure why my mouse is acting up, but it is what it is. We're going to kind of roll with the punches here as we continue a little bit more. Yikes. Let's try this. Maybe the batteries are just running out on me. Fair enough. All right, we are definitely going to have to get some new batteries here. Pop this off. And give me 1 second, folks. Okay, we should be good to go now. Sorry about the delay. All right, I think we're a lot better now. So looking at the S&P 500 as of right now, we can currently see that we are getting a buy signal with Market God here. If we turn on our whales buy and sell indicator, also getting a nice buy signal here on the 2-day and possibly on the 3-day, the whales buy and sell signal is giving us a nice buy signal there too. So if y'all are interested in how we set up this indicator, I show y'all in the Patreon page as well how to set this up. So if y'all are interested, join us in our Patreon page. It is available. We do have a few more spots left for our 35% off discount as of right now. So if you're interested in joining, be sure to come over there and join us in the Patreon page. Once you join, you want to make sure that you give me your Discord username so you can message me in chat and give me your Discord username. And then you will have access to our private category on the Discord server. If you'd like to just go ahead and join the Discord server, it is available to the public. Once you join our Discord server using the link in the description box below, you'll be asked to click a little green checkbox to verify that you're a real person. Make sure you abide by the community rules and guidelines, and then you'll have access to the Discord server. And then also we are doing a $100 giveaway at 3,000 subs. So as Bitcoin is starting to ramp up here just a tad bit, we are definitely starting to see people come back over to YouTube searching up Bitcoin and stuff too. So we are doing a $100 giveaway. Once we hit 3,000 subs, we are like really close. We need a couple more hundred subscribers. So go ahead and like, share this video and comment down below 3,000 subs. So that way I know that y'all are paying attention, and that would be freaking awesome. But make sure you come over here and sign up for the newsletter. So that way you can qualify for the $100 giveaway in one of our favorite altcoins. And then also we have our Telegram channel that is available. You can find the link in the description box below. I set polls in here on what charts that y'all would like for me to review. So if you'd like to vote on a altcoin chart that you would like for me to review on the channel, make sure that you join our Telegram page so that way you can answer those polls and votes when the time comes. So let's go back into the charts here, folks. S&P is still looking like it's ready to ramp up as the dollar sells off and as Bitcoin starts to sell off too. Let's take a look at gold and silver and see what might be happening here too as well. If we jump on over into silver and seeing what might be happening here, silver starting to move back sideways, possibly getting ready for a green dot here on the 4-day. It looks like we are trying to push up above our zero pivot point. Money flow is starting to round off just a tad bit, but maybe wanting to jump back up above that 21 EMA here on the daily. If we move on into the 2-day and the 3-day, looks like we are starting to see that push back to the upside here. Money flow starting to give us a nice little skateboard ramp back to the upside too as well. Maybe ready to take some flight. But definitely still silver's looking like it's ready to probably jump back bullish here in the next couple of days, maybe going on into the elections too. So if something is to happen during the election days, we're probably going to maybe see that, you know, people might want to hedge against a market sell-off or a dollar collapse if that is ready to take place too as well. But even going on into our buy and sell signals too as well, we can see here that we've gotten a buy signal all the way on the 3-day. It looks like there is a trend line break that is signifying to us here too as well with our green triangle to the upside. So if that starts to remain that way, then we will definitely start to see a nice little push to the upside there too as well. If we go on into our weekly indicator, our 21 EMA has been nice support for us during our bull rally here on gold and probably silver too as well. If we take a look at silver and take a look at the weekly 21 EMA, it does look like we found nice support here on our 21 EMA as well too on our weekly time frame. So now that we're starting to see that support, definitely looking for another bounce back up here too as well, folks. So thanks for sticking around for today's video. Folks, if y'all are interested in earning some passive income inside of the crypto space, be sure to check out the Brave browser, which allows you to click ads in the bottom right hand corner and you earn BAT token for every ad that you click down here. So use the links in the description box below to sign up for this and help support the channel. And then also, if you want to mine BTC, a nice easy way to start mining BTC is using the CryptoTab browser. I run this browser on about 2 other different laptops that I don't really use anymore, and it mines BTC just by running a process in the background by leaving the CryptoTab browser open. You can start earning passive income. So check out the link in the description box below for that too if you're interested. Super easy to sign up for, and it's safe. And I haven't had any issues with withdrawing BTC from this browser too as well. So definitely check that out. And then folks, don't forget, CryptoFace is doing his 50% off special. This is a chance in a lifetime to get this great indicator for 50% off. So I would highly recommend it. Probably getting the lifetime is going to be your best option. You'll have access to his Discord server, and you can ask all the ins and outs and the questions there with people. The community is great. So this is only going on for a week. So I'd highly recommend recommend that y'all pick this indicator up while he's running this special, because I don't think he's going to do anything again like this anytime soon. So with that being said, folks, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here, and I'll see y'all in the next one. CTO signing out. Peace.